What's wrong, Hannah?
Mm-mm.
What's wrong, Hannah?
I don't like people not telling me shit to do stuff.
Do you see some people in the basement already?
How many are there? Is it just Keith and Terrell?
Why are they there?
I don't know, Laurie. Why are they there?
We'll give it a few minutes. I think we're going to let some other people join us.
Join the chat?
Yeah.
Is it just Keith and Drew?
We'll see. That's all.
Sweet Jesus.
It's full of surprises tonight.
I don't like this. This was my idea of a show.
It's Throwback Thursday.
Oh my God.
Hello, everybody. I'm Laurie.
I'm Hannah.
We're Journey with the Gingers. And today's topic is Throwback Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like there used to be a show on TV called This Is Your Life. And they bring people in to kind of share memories and stuff like that.
Who all is there? Why?
So we're just going to give everybody a minute to kind of gather up.
Who all is it? Ow.
We just have a little surprise for you.
You know, I know at least one of these people was at work.
We won't keep them long.
You don't know what you're doing, do you?
I do know what I'm doing.
Oh my gosh.
So, someone has a very special birthday this week.
It's just a normal one.
It's a birthday.
It's not very
Birthdays
special.
are special to us.
It's normal.
So this Sunday will be Hannah's birthday, and we are doing a show called Throwback Thursday today, where we're talking about some travel things in the past that no longer exist, and we'll talk all about that if we get to it. But hello, everybody. This is a surprise for Hannah. She doesn't know anything about this.
I like to point out that one of these people is my boyfriend.
Yeah.
And he texted me today and said, "What time is the live stream?"
Uh-huh.
And I was like, he said, "The normal time?" I said, "Yes." And I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Oh, I just forgot." I was like, "Why do you need to know?"
Because he needs to know.
But why?
Because he needs to know. It's your birthday celebration.
Lord Jesus, have mercy.
So, first thing we're going to do is Hannah's going to bring up the slideshow for just a second.
Why don't you have the computer?
and those are the slides for tonight's slideshow. But I started off, and Hannah discovered these pictures, by the way.
Because I was spell checking her because she has spelled stuff wrong.
She wants to be in control, but she's not tonight.
I am. I have the computer.
So first of all, since it is Throwback Thursday, Hannah, it was all your idea. Let's throw back to some pictures of you from when you traveled when you were young.
First of all, this is not traveling. This is at home.
I know. But first, we'll start off with holidays.
Look at that chubby cat.
Look at that cute little cat. Who would have thought you would end up actually being a cat person? And you have a cat.
I'm an animal person.
But these are some holiday pictures of Hannah because, we're celebrating her birthday. Now let's go to the next one.
Okay, let's pause. What mother sends her child out with that hair? What hairstyle is that? And who let me walk out with those purple glasses?
Whatever you wanted to do.
This is the same woman that sent me to the Cats play. I'm surprised that photo was in here.
I need to find that picture.
And I looked homeless.
That's when I let you start picking out your own clothes.
Yeah. But this, and that lanyard full of pins, I lost that.
First day on a Disney cruise. So when we were, our very first cruise, we did a 4 days in Disney and 3 days on the Disney Wonder. And so we did our 4 days first, and Hannah got this lanyard.
Who else is here?
Just hold on.
Sweet Jesus.
And so we filled it up because it was my little rotten Hannah with her Mimi, her Aunt Gigi, and me.
She acts like I demanded of these things.
We just kept on buying these pins for her. And the first day on the Disney cruise, she left her lanyard in the booth on the restaurant, and somebody took it and did not give it back. So we don't know who took it and who didn't give it back. So she lost her lanyard.
I look like a flipping Teletubby with this hair. I don't understand what you were doing with this hair.
I like the glasses personally. All right, I think there's one more picture to share. Yeah, look how angelic you look. Isn't that cute?
That is how my natural texture of my hair is.
Yeah, very curly.
Yeah.
So we have some people that want to step in just for a few minutes.
Do I take this off now?
Yes, you can take that off. And those of you that are in the happy birthday, Hannah. That was the final one. Happy birthday. I love you.
I don't know why I have control of this one.
So if anybody else wants to jump on and say happy birthday to Hannah, there is a link in the description of the video that says happy birthday, Hannah. But I reached out to some people ahead of time. So I'll let you choose. Who would you like to add first? We're just going to do one at a time.
I'm going to choose the person that's at work right now. And this is my boyfriend, everybody.
This is Jarrell.
Hi. Happy birthday, Hannah.
You're gonna see me later. I love you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. You have a good one, Hannah.
Yeah, all right. Love you, Jarrell.
Thank
Love
you, Jarrell.
All right.
Jarrell's going back to work.
Go back to work. Bye.
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 Sweet Jesus, have mercy. All right.
And who would you like to choose next?
I'm gonna bring.
There's a lot of people in the basement.
And
like I said, there's a link in the chat if you want to join us. You can put your phone just horizontal. It's fine if you use your phone.
I'm going to choose the people who've been waiting the longest.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Keith.
There he is. Hey, Keith.
Happy birthday, Hannah.
Isn't that the cutest?
He's wearing a Pizza Planet shirt. I don't know if you know that's from Toy Story.
Oh, one of her favorites, Keith.
Oh, he's got a Pandora hat. We've never been to the Pandora in Animal Kingdom.
We haven't done Pandora, Keith.
I love the Flight of Passage.
That's one of the rides there. It's one of the longest waits in Animal
Oh, very nice.
Kingdom.
It's a virtual reality ride.
Very nice. Well, Keith, we appreciate you saying happy birthday. We just adore you, and thank you for stopping by and saying that.
Okay.
Bye, Keith.
Have a
Thank you.
birthday and a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Love you, Keith. Bye.
All right, next. Who we have next, Hannah?
We have Bill. We're going in order.
Hey,
Happy birthday, Hannah.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. Thank you. I'm not expecting any of these. I got another one.
This is a pleasant surprise. Bill, you are so sweet. Thank you so much for stopping in.
No problem.
Bye. Talk to you later.
Thank you.
And I got Kurt.
Oh, look.
Happy birthday, Hannah.
Thanks.
Doing very well. Marsha couldn't be, but she's in a meeting. But
Understandable.
She's just
very
shocked.
I'm just like, what?
Who's next?
it's only fair play that she does something like that for you. I'm sure you put her through some stuff, but very happy birthday. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, hon.
All right, we'll
Thank
do.
you, Kurt. We appreciate you.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Let's see who's next.
I'm so awkward.
You're not awkward.
It's Greg and Felicia.
Hey, happy birthday.
Hey.
Hello. Long time no see.
I'm glad you finally turned 21. So
At 7 years.
And I do believe you're blushing just a little bit, Hannah.
I don't handle I get it from her. I need control.
You had no clue that she was doing this at all?
All she said, okay. Jarrell almost told me because he asked me what time the live stream was, and I was like, why do you need to know? And I'm like, you're at work. And then I was singing earlier, and I had us on the screen before the show, and I was singing, and she goes, yeah, Keith may come in.
Because I said, Keith reached out to me. He wants you to wish you happy birthday. Because she was like, she had us up on screen.
And I was
singing.
singing.
She was singing. And I was wanting her to know to take us off the screen because I didn't want her to say anything inappropriate.
I'd be like, what the heck? Why's Keith here?
Why's Keith here?
Well, this is awesome.
Yeah.
This-
Happy
Thank y'all so much.
birthday.
Well, we'll jump down so that all these other people can tell you happy birthday. I'm not going to sing to you, so
You don't want to sing?
no, I'm not going to sing to you. I'll save that for Josh Moon if he's down there. He's got
Thanks.
Thank you, Greg and Felicia.
Bye.
Okay, and then
if anybody else wants to join in, there are links down below for Hannah's birthday. Just a horizontal.
Now I have one of my favorite Canadians.
One of your favorite Canadians is here.
It's
Hello, lovely lady. Happy birthday, Hannah.
Thank you. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
By 2 weeks almost.
I bet y'all about the same age.
Oh, I wish.
You just need to say, yes, we are.
We can definitely pass us the same age.
We're twins. Come on now, we're twins.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Broadway buddies.
I'm gonna go see Wicked
this Sunday
weekend.
on her birthday.
Oh,
Her actual birthday is Sunday.
I'm jealous. So jealous.
So it's a 2.5 hour drive to the theater, and somebody's gonna be tortured.
Oh gosh.
With Wicked. My singing, we're gonna go see the show that you told me I should never sing that song in public. We're gonna go. We're going hard. We're gonna sing "Defying Gravity."
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Pray for me, Nick.
Always.
But thank you so much. You were so sweet to drop in.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Of course, I love you guys.
We love you too.
Love you.
Thank you.
Bye.
You got somebody else.
I got Betsy.
Well, hold on. Give her a minute.
You good? Anytime?
Betsy, she's walking. We see somebody, but we're gonna let them sit down.
Okay.
Look how pretty her hair is.
She's doing her hair.
She got pretty hair.
She's trying to go to the good lighting.
We got somebody else in the base, but we're going to give her a minute because I think she's getting situated. Oh, I see Mike. Give us a thumbs up when you're ready. Can they see us?
You're
Ah, there they are. Look at Betsy with a good
Happy birthday!
She's so surprised.
I'm just singing show tunes.
Huh?
Oh, do I need to get my harmonica?
Oh,
Hold on.
She's
You ready?
Can they hear us?
Can you hear us?
Yep. Don't play.
Okay.
I have to mute us. Okay. Oh wait, I'm muting so that I'm not an echo on their show.
Oh.
Okay, ready? Set.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Hannah.
She was like, I got 2 more bars. Thank you guys so much. I thought she said show tune, so I was about to pull up Rent lyrics.
Oh. Thank y'all so much for doing that. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I'm so awkward. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate that. That was very special, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness.
And you were surprised. You're welcome.
You know, you probably should tell Jarrell that was a secret. He should have texted you.
No, he didn't give it away. He was just gonna watch. But if anybody else wants to jump in, y'all can do it anytime. We'll bring you on the screen. But thank y'all so much for doing that. That was just so sweet.
My throat's dry.
Wasn't that fun? It was a Throwback Thursday. So we were talking about what to do for this week's show, and she was like, Throwback Thursday. And I was like, okay, I can fit that in.
Well, she brought up an idea that would last literally 5 minutes. And we have an hour show.
Yeah.
And so.
But I knew I had something else planned.
Well, good for you. Well, good for you.
I pulled it off. I pulled it off.
Surprises make me nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. I love it. But you liked it.
Mhm.
It was very sweet,
It
wasn't
was very sweet. It's very sweet. Very sweet.
And if we have anybody else jump in, we'll bring them on the screen. But that was wonderful. Thank y'all so much. So now we'll start the show, but we'll pause if somebody jumps in. Okay? Now that you burped on camera. You have water like dripping on your face. Oh. So, you ready to say hi to everybody in the chat now?
Sure.
We have a thunderstorm warning just came across my watch.
Lovely.
There's Anthony Simone. Hey, Anthony. Good to see you.
PDF.
And there's Keith.
I was gonna say half the people that we said were saying hello to were already here.
I know. He has 1,278 days until his next Walt Disney World trip. That's exciting. It's always nice to have something to look forward to, isn't it? And there's Miss Josie, Travel with Josie. Hey, Josie. And there's Jeffrey. Hey, Jeffrey. And Jeffrey actually went live the other day. I was so excited about that. I saw him when he went live. And we're keeping his family in his prayers because he lost his uncle last Friday. I'm so sorry, Jeffrey, to hear that. We'll definitely keep your family in our prayers. And there's Mary Ellen Dillon. Hey, Mary Ellen. Great to see you. And there's SCT Adventures. Oh, we got somebody else in the basement. You don't remember where we are? Will you remember?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Is he still in Alaska? Or are you done?
No, he's home.
Okay.
Let me holler at you. I hear there's a party going on tonight. You can't have a party without your boy Ricky Ocean. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I must have not got. Am I wrong? I'm hearing somebody's birthday.
Sweet Jesus.
Hannah! Happy birthday from your boy Ricky Ocean.
How was your vacation?
Yeah, vacation was good. Vacation was good, but we're gonna save that. We're gonna save that. We're gonna put a pin in that. We're gonna come back to that.
Yeah, they're gonna be with us in August on our live stream talking about Alaska.
Aha! But I just want to hop on real quick, say happy birthday to you. Hope wish you nothing but the absolute best. And I'm gonna talk to y'all in a couple weeks. How about that?
Sounds good.
Thank you, Ricky.
Thank
Appreciate
you so
Awesome. And everybody else, I'll holler at you later.
I love him.
He literally needs his own television
He just
show.
took himself out.
He literally needs his own television show. He just does.
Okay.
He needs to be a real cruise director on a ship.
All right. We said hey to SCT.
Yep.
Here we go.
You like not being in control, don't you? Not at all.
I realized, okay, it's not the control part. It's like the center of attention part that I'm like, woo!
Ooh. It's your birthday. You're supposed to be center of attention.
I like to keep my birthday
Quiet. Not this year. You wait till you turn 30. There is Kurt and Marsha. Says good evening. Hey, Kurt. Thank you for stopping in. And look at there. Life is good today. Hey, Ronnie and Alma. Great to see you.
Woo.
Randa Sita, hello. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you. And there's Eric B. Hey, Eric. Great to see you. I've got the hiccups. I'm trying to stop. There's Moonlight Adventures. They're in Virginia Beach. We've been there. We ate at some restaurant on the beach. I don't remember the name of it.
All I remember is it got really windy.
Yeah. Somebody said there was some kind of scene from The Bachelor or The Bachelorette that was filmed there.
I do not watch that show.
And there's Tony G, 1975. Hello, Tony G. And cruising is fun anytime. And there's Cheryl. Good to see you. And there's Destination Fun. Hello. Thank you so much for being here.
He said, "Young Hannah got style."
Young Hannah got style.
Nope.
You said nope. You don't have no style. Hey, Scott McNeil. Great to see you. Thank you for being here. All these wonderful people here tonight. Hello, Felicia again. Thank you for joining us tonight.
You know what's really bad? The part that I'm mad about is that you said it's in the description, which means I never look at the description of the videos.
She doesn't pay attention as well as I do. I'm the one that set up the StreamYard, so she doesn't know. You got somebody else in the basement.
I know. It's the cruise mama.
It's our cruise, our sunshine mama. Hello, Lisa.
Hey, don't mind the mess behind me. Happy birthday.
Thank you so
I had to say happy birthday to you. You're two of my most favorite redheads.
Oh, we love you, Lisa.
Someone's birthday, and I just thought that was what a wonderful surprise your mama planned for you, huh?
It's a surprise.
So, Lisa, we appreciate you so much. You are definitely our sunshine mama for sure.
Oh, I love y'all, and I hate to pop in and run, but I have to.
That's fine.
I have to pack.
Oh, good for you. Are you going to Alaska?
Uh-huh.
Fantastic.
We're flying out on Saturday morning out of Charlotte into Seattle, and then we leave Tuesday.
Well, y'all have a wonderful trip, Lisa, and we love you, and thank you for telling her happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
I hope it's everything you dreamt that this would be for you.
I'm going to go see a Broadway show
in Atlanta, though.
In Atlanta. I'll be very happy.
All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your night. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye. Talk to you later.
Bye. Bye-bye.
That was so sweet.
We said hey to Felicia.
Hannah's trying to catch up where we were. And there's Jeremy from J&S Adventures. Hey, Jeremy.
Happy birthday.
We got lots of happy birthdays.
Happy birthday.
You gonna sing them all? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Y'all are so sweet.
There's Bill. Hello, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
Hey, buddy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday
to you.
And there's Kurt. Happy birthday. Oh, sweet Jesus, have mercy.
It went flew.
Hello, Carla. Happy birthday.
Hey, Carla. Thank you for joining us.
Happy birthday. I'm working on it. I'm getting there. Happy birthday.
All these wonderful birthday wishes.
There's Lovey.
Thank you. Lovey's Fat Life.
Let's see.
That's a long message.
100 days to the cruise.
The
Cruise
Day. Love it. You gotta do your fingers. Cruise Day. We're gonna talk about Tony today. We get to that.
Hello. I'm working on happy birthday.
Thank you, Mary Ellen Dillon.
Nick, one of my favorite Canadians.
There's Nick P too.
There's another Nick.
We got another Nick. His countdown is 299 days until his Canada and then flying to Australia trip.
He was doing the abbreviations. That would throw you off.
That's so fancy.
Hello.
Hey, Drill. Good to see you, Drill.
And there's the mustard drill.
There's the mustard drill. Hello. Still, I love that name. That's just a creative name. 94 days till their great cruise and a back-to-back with Mary Ellen Dillon on the Carnival Celebration.
Happy birthday.
One day I want to sail with all these people. That would be so fun.
Happy birthday.
There's Paul. Hello, Paul. Good to see you.
And then Lisa said, happy birthday. Thank you. And then BDF is doing the best right pilot of the Millennium Falcon.
I love it. Happy to be an elderly person. Me too.
All right, we're good.
We got it so far? Do you think we done with people popping in? You think that's it? Okay. So we do have some things coming up. As Hannah said, we're going to go see Wicked this weekend for her birthday.
Wicked.
And even the next weekend, we're going to go see
Six,
the musical.
That's what I was singing. And that's when somebody was like, you should probably take us off the screen.
Because I was afraid people were going. When you are, before you even go live, if somebody,
I just realized you told people not to come in until right when it started.
Yeah. I'm good. Yeah. But if people come in before you go live, if they come in using that link, they can see you on your screen. You don't have to be live. And so I was like, you might want to take us off the screen for a little bit. What you looking at?
I'm looking at something. Hold on.
Keep
talking.
Okay. So Six the Musical next weekend. And then October, we're going to Disneyland. We have our hotel booked. We have our tickets.
We do not have tickets to Oogie Boogie Bash.
Oh, yeah.
They need to fix that.
And we're going to go to Oogie Boogie. You already talked about this. We're going to go to Oogie Boogie Bash, which is a nighttime kind of Halloween celebration at Disneyland. And Hannah went on the day. Tickets went on sale, and they were already sold out. She ain't happy. That was kind of one of the reasons why we're going.
Yeah, I just feel like they should just have either more nights, if that's going to be the case, or a longer time period, or they need to put a control. Because I have a feeling that possibly people are buying them to resell.
Well, probably.
So
unless
they have a system to do
they
otherwise.
should have a system so they can't resell them for sure.
Yeah.
And then I think, somebody could correct me if I'm wrong, I think the booze cruise is in 101 days. Almost to double digits.
Isn't that what they said? 100 days till the cruise?
Cruise, okay. And then in 2024, we're doing the MSC Seashore. You're not. William and I are. And then I'm going back on the Sunshine with my mom and my sister and my mom's friend. And then Hannah and I are going next June on the Joy.
How many days to our next cruise? It's over 300.
Yours.
Hannah, how many days to your next cruise? My next cruise is over 300.
Yeah. Mine's apparently 100 or 101 days. 100. Let's say 100. I like that number. So, yeah.
100. Do you know at work today?
What?
A gentleman called in talking about, something for his mom, and his mom's a client. I looked in our suite that has all our client data. She's 100 years old.
Wow, that's wonderful.
And I was just amazed.
I'm gonna pull this microphone a little bit closer now because I had it away from the computer and here on the screen. So
I just thought that was amazing that
Hannah,
she just made it. Her birthday was in May. That she made it to her 100th birthday.
Hannah had a first today because usually people have recognized us like if we're on the Carnival Sunshine.
I wouldn't say who it is.
We're not gonna say who it is, but when this guy came into her work and said, You're one of the gingers.
And it turned out to be somebody that we know through YouTube.
Yeah.
And it was just funny because I was like, and he works with our company. So it was just funny because he was just like, didn't expect to see you here.
Yeah.
He was like, sorry.
She's like, I got recognized today. That's kind of cool though.
Yeah. It was a good conversation. We talked about YouTube stuff and how hard editing is. We talked about that for 10 minutes. We did.
Yeah.
He agrees with me. It takes a long time. So
speaking of editing,
when
will the ship tour come out?
I just got that information 2 days ago.
I'm not saying I wanted this weekend because I'm not going to bother you on your birthday weekend.
Thank you.
With it, but when will it come out?
Next week.
What day, Hannah?
I don't know.
I like to try to lock her in.
I refuse to answer that.
So the next video we're putting out is the ship tour of the Celebrity Summit. Let's get to the comments first. He's going to be on the Carnival Celebration. So Bill will be getting on the celebration around the same time we're getting on the booze cruise, on the Glory.
Amber Adams.
She loves you. We love you.
Amber Adams knew me when I was this age.
Now that you got the pictures of your life up there.
Yeah. She was my kindergarten teacher.
She was a wonderful kindergarten teacher.
I just thought y'all should know that. And that you will never get that because it doesn't exist.
Paul's going to ask you that for the rest of your life. Where is the drunk New York City footage? That's the only problem, Paul, with someone that edits the videos. The footage will be disappearing.
There's actually no footage of me intoxicated. I like to point that out.
Yeah, probably not.
There's footage of that I took while intoxicated, but it's not of me.
Is it what we didn't use? Did we use it?
We did not use it.
Because it's probably like...
Yeah. Okay,
It's
we got
Mary Ellen Dillon going. She says she's going to New York City Saturday morning early. Very nice. What you gonna do?
Mhm.
Hey Ryan.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Kara's here.
Hey Kara.
He says booze cruise is 100 days.
Very good. I'm excited about that.
You were such a teacher.
Very good. I'm just ready to get on a cruise ship. I feel like it's been a long time, and I'm rotten. I'm a little bit addicted to it. Okay.
She just said, I just think it's been a long time, and this woman just got off of a ship in May.
That's been a long time for me. Okay. Yes.
No.
But this time I get to cruise with William. 44 days until Uranus, Greece, and Italy. Very nice.
Mary Ellen Dillon says she's getting her hair done in New York and getting hopefully a show too.
Oh, Hannah's gonna say what you going? What you gonna see?
So
what you gonna go see?
I told Mom there's 3 shows that I want to choose from. One is Kimberly Akimbo. That show won the Tony for Best Musical this year. There's a show called Shucked like corn. Shucked. It's a comedy about corn. And it's like people growing corn. It's a comedy and like being like distilling, What do you make out of corn?
Are you talking about like making moonshine?
No, it's not moonshine. It's something else. What do you make out of corn? It's not moonshine. But it's a comedy. But Alex Newell, they blow the house down during that show, during this one song called Independently Owned. And if Alex Newell is still playing that part when I am there next summer, I will see them in that show because that's amazing. They also won the Tony for Best Supporting Actor in a Musical.
Okay.
So Oh, and the other one was the Britney Spears one, the Once Upon a One More Time with what's the guy's name? Justin
Guarini, the guy from American Idol.
That was second runner-up. Yeah. 3 to 4 months is too long without a cruise.
Yes, thank you, Kurt.
It is July. She got off it at the end of May.
Middle of May.
How long was
May 15th?
You got off on May 15th?
Mm-hmm.
I like to point out I haven't had a vacation since January, but I'm thankful that I was able to have that vacation. But she's acting like she hasn't had a vacation in a long time.
I just love being on a cruise ship. Y'all know. Y'all know. A lot of y'all feel the same way.
It may be bourbon. I don't know.
There you go.
Made out of corn. Moonshine is just clear, unaged corn whiskey. It's corn whiskey.
It's corn. It's corn.
Knows
everything.
It's corn
so
whiskey
smart.
that they make. I'm pretty positive. She has a whiskey business. All right.
So we want to recognize our moderators. Thank you to our moderators. We have Anthony Simone, Blaine from Rayleigh Creative Travel, SCT Adventures. Blaine wanted to come on, but he says he had something tonight. Lovey's Fat Life, Kenneth Oaks, and Meg's and C's. And I know Meg is traveling right now. So. Okay. We did also book our hotel for New York for next June. We did that. And it's going to be the hotel that we stayed in the very first time we went to New York together.
Yes. Mm-hmm. It was my first lodging.
Lodging.
Yeah. The first time I went to New York, it was a day trip. And I went to go see the only child syndrome works really well when you travel alone.
Because you don't mind being alone.
I don't mind being alone. So I went to go see a Broadway show by myself, my first time in New York, and that was Cats. And when I tell you, I cried and I giggled and I FaceTimed Mom during the beginning, intermission, and end. It was a great time.
So she was alone, but she was missing her mama.
No, I was showing you. Because there's a part where the actor who we're going to get to the next part, but there's a part where the actor that plays Deuteronomy, he sits on stage. There is no curtain for this show, so a curtain never comes down or closes. He sits on stage during the entire intermission, and I am just FaceTiming Mom. I'm like, does he always stay on stage?
He did that with
I know he does.
Yeah.
I just didn't realize that. So I'm looking at him like, where do you look for 15 minutes? He's just like dead.
And people go up to the stage and take selfies with him behind him.
It's just the oddest thing. He sits there the entire intermission. I would be so mad.
Well, I'm sure he gets paid well to sit there for the intermission.
All right.
Okay. Sorry. All right.
He says I was going to come up, but I have nothing to wear to such a gala.
Oh,
honey.
such a gala.
Oh,
That's
honey.
funny.
If it wasn't for my job, I wouldn't dress like this.
I just throw on a black shirt every week and it's easy.
All
I'm
right.
kind of like, was it Steve Jobs? That's his name.
Yes, black turtleneck.
Yeah. So we are talking about Throwback Thursday. We're talking about travel back in the day, or travel things that we experienced when we were younger that no longer exist. And I kind of want to show you where my inspiration came from. And I actually put the link to the video for y'all to look later in the description. You can click on the.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to talk to
Hey,
people.
Bruce and Cindy. Good to see y'all. I'm sorry. I thought we were starting on our thing.
I was talking to people.
We'll say, hey, people.
People.
So, Tony from Lolita Loca put out a video, and like I said, the link is in the description. And I really enjoyed it because William and I were just talking about about when we started cruising, there were things that they had, even with travel period. But when we started cruising, there were things that existed in cruising that don't exist anymore. And then as soon as we were talking about this one day, the next day, this video comes out from Tony on Lolita Loca. And he talked about 5 things that Carnival doesn't do anymore. It's a great video. I put in the link for y'all to see because I want to give Tony credit for that because I really like it. And I was kind of, give me click on it. Next slide, Hannah. And these are just some things. And I've been apparently cruising long enough that I remember this stuff. I don't remember Message in a Bottle, but Carnival used to have this midnight buffet. And this is why his video was made, because he was talking about how there was a rumor they were bringing back the midnight buffet.
Don't they have like throwback nights where they do?
They have on their Journeys cruises, they bring back some of this, but not
topless deck.
Not maybe the midnight buffet. That's probably
not
about
skeet
it.
shooting, not the driving range. What was Message Bottle? Please God, tell me they didn't throw a message over the ship.
So the midnight buffet was this big display of, it was beautiful food. Like it was like, card fruit and all this stuff. And you go in an hour before. Do you remember this?
I remember y'all talking about it. Let me tell you what I remember.
You were little.
Let me tell you what I remember. You want to unlock the memories?
Okay.
So I remember you saying, oh, they had like this watermelon that was, cut into like a swan and like flower designs and everything. And there was dessert everywhere and like they had chocolate stuff. And then I forgot who it was that said it, but someone came back and said it wasn't that good.
I did. So, so the thing about it is,
it looks pretty. But
it's beautiful. It was beautiful. But they had it in this big rooms. I think they had it in I don't remember where they had it. Maybe the dining rooms, one of the dining rooms or something.
I never went to it. I was at the kids club.
But they first open it up for everybody to go in there and walk around and look at it and take pictures of it. You're not allowed to eat it then.
So it's just sitting there.
And that's kind of a turnoff. First of all this food just sitting there. So you walk around, you take pictures of it. They're like, this is the picture taking time. And then you go back, I guess at midnight, to eat it. Well, after a while, it's been sitting there. It was beautiful, but we tried some of the food and we didn't like it. It was it was warm, like stuff that's supposed to be cold was warm. Anyway, that was the midnight buffet. The other thing is, I don't remember this, but it has skeet shooting, where you throw the disc and you I was like, can you imagine these days having shotguns on a cruise ship for people just to shoot?
I can't imagine the clay disc going into the ocean. I can't imagine the ammo going to the ocean. I can't imagine the driving range, which is golf.
Yeah, golf balls
and going into the ocean.
Yeah.
Please God, tell me a message in a bottle is not them dropping a bottle over the ship. That's what it is. They drop so much stuff in the ocean. And now we got sugar straws.
Back in the day, they had like an arts and craft time where you made the message, you put the message in the bottle, and then everybody goes to a certain location and throw them in the ocean. That was a thing back in the day. And I remember when there was a topless deck, because I would not let William go up there. The older ships had a very high deck, and it had a sign. It was adults only, and people were allowed to be topless up there.
I think that would be okay as long as there was somebody guarding that kids didn't go up there, and also people couldn't take their phones out.
Oh yeah, probably wasn't a phone thing that much back then.
Oh, there definitely wasn't, but that's a big issue with phones.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Yep. So I just thought that was quite interesting. A throwback of what used to happen on cruise ships, what used to be allowed.
Yep. So let's see. People are saying, like, I don't blame them for not doing the gala buffet. Too much wasted
Yes,
food.
it was a lot.
You could get in line and take pictures before they opened it to get the food. On my RCL cruise, they had a midnight chocolate buffet. I wish that would come back.
Yes.
What's RCL? Is that
Royal
Royal Caribbean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I know that Carnival and the buffet, they have what they call chocolate buffet, but it's small. I mean, it's just all the desserts are chocolate.
It said drink package plus ammo package.
I'm in. But I did want to give Tony the.
Please read this.
Hold on. I wanted to give Tony the credit because he's the one that came up with all that video. That's why I wanted to say his name. That is like a sign on liquor stores in the South that say "Welcome hunters." Nothing like a loaded hunter with a
loaded like drunk.
A loaded hunter with a loaded rifle. Yeah, I got the drink package. Let me go shoot some skeet.
I see that going so wrong. So wrong. All right. So we got questions for people.
So now we're going to talk about, we're just going to ask y'all some questions. What's something that you have someplace you have visited or something you have experienced during travel that no longer exists? It doesn't have to be cruise related, or it could be cruise related.
It could be theme parks. It could be, like a state park if that no longer is open, like something just travel related.
Or something you used to do travel related that you can no longer do.
Yeah. What was your answer?
Well, mine might be an answer for later, but when we used to go Six Flags in Atlanta, Georgia, which it still exists, but there was a ride there called the Gravitron.
Is that the thing that played the Elvis music?
No, that was a scrambler. But the Gravitron looks like a spaceship, and you go inside of it and you lean against the wall. And from the outside, you can see how fast this thing is spinning.
Oh, like Mission Space, what they did to you in Mission Space. Like that. I rode that in Myrtle Beach and I threw up.
Yeah. And you sit against the wall, and then the thing you're laying against the wall, once the gravity, they take you up, and your feet you're just hanging. You're like, because the gravity of spinning so fast, you don't fall down. They take you up on the slide thing on the wall, and you go up, and you have a space between you and the floor, and you don't go down until they slow it back down, and you go down slowly and get back on the floor.
No.
I loved it.
You want to do that again.
Yes, I thought it was so fun because you really don't see how fast you're going because you can see from the outside, but the inside, it just looks like you're in a room and you're stuck to the wall.
No. Just no. No.
I liked it.
Good
I
for
thought
you.
it was kind of cool.
I have two answers, and they're both theme park answers, I would say.
Someone's calling me.
One is there was a ride in Williamsburg. It was like a 4D ride, Busch Garden in Williamsburg, and it like took you through this haunted mansion. And it was really cool, but they got rid of it because they didn't want to keep up with the cost of maintaining it. So they got rid of that. And the other one is now let me put it like this: I missed the ride. It was a fun experience, but what replaced the ride is even better. Okay. You know Diagon Alley in Universal Studios in Orlando? Well, what used to be where Diagon Alley was the Jaws ride. They got rid of the Jaws ride in order to build Diagon Alley. I would say it was a good sacrifice. I would say that. But the Jaws ride itself was a very good ride. It was, think like the Great Movie ride with narration and all these special effects going around you, but you're in a boat and you're going through the Jaws.
Another thing they should have got rid of. The Great Movie ride.
Oh yeah, that's right. They got rid of the Great Movie. No, but I've heard that the Mickey's Runaway Railway is really fun.
I did. I heard it's really fun too. I'll give it a shake. So let's see what people are missing from their travel days.
Hoover Dam being accessible to 18-wheelers.
Oh, I bet.
Carla's talking about Disney's old ticketing system. Where you get in for free.
Yes. And you had the little paper tickets for the rides.
I will have to say this. I took advantage of when I was down in Disney having, the cast member tickets, which is a steal because it is so expensive.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
No.
We're very lucky that we get military rates on tickets because William's retired military, but for Disney. But other than that, Disney is expensive.
This stands for Canada's Wonderland.
Oh, the Sky Rider. Is that like buckets kind of thing?
Mm.
Like a bucket ride?
They need to build a life-size Harry Potter world with Hogwarts. Do you know how expensive? I would stay in Hogwarts. I'll be like, cool. Put me in the Slytherin. Put me in the Slytherin room.
That would be cool.
All right. Next.
What's something that was before your time, like you were not born before this, in travel that you wish you had experienced? What? Something from back in the day, something from before you grew up, before you were born, that people did when they traveled that doesn't exist anymore.
I know one.
What?
So
the Titanic?
Absolutely. There is, so in Disneyland, do you know where like the Nemo submarine ride is?
Mm-hmm.
I would have wanted to experience it when it was, what's the book?
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I did that.
But they had mermaids, actresses as mermaids, and they're swimming around the submarine.
Wow, that's fancy.
Yes, there's footage of mermaids in that ride.
They had that at Walt Disney World one time.
Yeah,
because we rode it with the ticket system, Carla.
Yeah, and the other thing was, in Busch Garden, Williamsburg, there was this hanging roller coaster that went through the trees, and it was really cool. It's called the Big Bad Wolf.
Yeah, I rode it.
And I wanted to ride it, but they got rid of it. It was like you were in like a little carriage thing,
and your feet swung.
You just go
and you go through the woods.
Yeah.
Yep.
So stand up roller coaster.
Does that not exist anymore?
They have one at Six Flags. They got one at Carowinds. They got one at.
Do they still have them there? I rode one at Six Flags.
You want to know something?
It's a wild feeling to stand up on a roller coaster.
It is uncomfortable.
It's like you can sit on a bike seat.
Do you know how it sucks for short people? Because our legs are just kind of like going like this. But they still have it at Williamsburg and Busch Gardens, because when Dad and I went several years ago and we rode that stand-up roller coaster, you didn't go on it for some reason. I remember this vividly. And we go through the ride and everything, and we're like in the middle. We're not in the front. And we get to like the station, and then all of a sudden we see this guy who on the row in front of us, directly in front of me and Dad, throw up. And Dad was like, "Oh, thank God he didn't do that on the ride."
Yeah.
He was like, "I'm so thankful he didn't throw up on the ride." Yeah, that's how I go back. But what do you say?
I don't really know. You still have train travel, but it used to be a very common thing. Like people used to do it a lot. Like my grandmother, when my father was stationed, that's how she traveled in the trains. It's still going, but I think I wish it was more common. Does that make sense?
I feel like it's more common in other countries than it is in the United States.
Yeah, probably so.
Save up your money, go on the Orient Express.
Oh, yeah, the vintage kind of trains, that would be. I know we've got fast Amtraks now, but that's why I want to go on the one in Blue Ridge, Georgia, because I think it's an older train.
But you want a sleeper train?
I don't know about that. I've done that. I didn't like it. I had a bad experience.
Okay, let's go.
Yes.
Florida has live mermaids.
Yes. What's the place in Florida? Is that the same place that has the people that did the water skiing shows? Is that Wiki Wachi too? We did that. That was really neat. That was a neat thing to see. Where they would like get up at the pyramids on the water skis, like the people would be on water skis, and the girls would be on top of the pyramid. I wonder if that still exists. It's in Florida because we did that when we were growing up. There was also some circus-themed amusement park in Florida we went to. Not good for people that don't like clowns, though. There was a circus thing, amusement park. What's something nostalgic that you experienced when you were younger in theme parks?
They can still be there. Yeah.
Yeah, there was. I always think we did Six Flags so much growing up. We haven't done it a lot with you.
Monster Mansion.
Yeah,
Is that what
the
you're talking about?
monster, the little boat that you rode through the little. Well, it used to be another name to it. The Okefenokee Swamp.
Okay, so the Okefenokee Swamp is actually,
it's Monster Plantation now.
Well, correct, but Okefenokee Swamp, I think it caught on fire, and so they still use the track system and they use new animatronics. But one of the Imagineers from Walt Disney World went on Okefenokee Swamp. And he liked the idea of it so much, being in a boat ride, going through a swamp with all these animals, that he is actually one of the creators behind Splash Mountain.
Well, at the end, the little thing was at the end, she would say, "Y'all come back now, you hear?" It's very Southern. It was cute though. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the Scrambler. You were asking about. They had Six Flags, and they played Elvis music,
and they had like pictures of Elvis.
Yeah, it was Elvis themed, and I don't know if that's still there. Like it's not there anymore. That was kind of fun because I love Elvis. So have the Scrambler thing with Elvis music, that's kind of neat.
We rode that so many times when I was a kid. Nostalgic experience when I was younger in a theme park. I would just have to say, the camper situation was interesting when I was younger in Disney World.
Camping at Disney World?
Yeah, camping in a RV or in a camper.
Yeah, that was nice.
And just going, we don't have one now, so
yeah,
we would have to rent one. But that's nostalgic to me. But I guess the other thing that's nostalgic is the People Mover.
Yeah.
And Mr. Tom Morrow, paging Mr. Morrow, Tom Morrow.
And that's also good for parents when you're tired. Young People Mover.
Yeah.
Something that we had a lot growing up, which you don't see anymore. And I know why we don't have it anymore because it's a safety issue. But they used to just set up little rides in shopping center parking lots. That was a thing. We would go there, probably pay $0.25 or whatever to ride each thing. But, that was before, I think, regulations came up, and it probably wasn't the safest thing. But it was nice for, when you're, my parents worked a lot. And, we didn't travel as much as some parents probably did. But it was nice just to be able to see that pop up when we get so excited in the shopping center parking lot and go there and ride those rides and at least have that experience,
Yeah, that's a safety issue.
Yeah, it's a safety issue, but it was just nice. You got really excited when that happened at my age because it was just fun just to go ride rides. And
I thought about another one that's nostalgic that's no longer there.
What?
Maelstrom in Epcot.
Oh, it's not there anymore. That's right. It's frozen.
It's frozen.
Yeah.
But I just remember going up and the big troll comes out of the ground and then all of a sudden you go backwards. And then I used to be scared because they used to go fast backwards. I was like, why are the polar bears going by so fast? I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Yeah. And then you almost come out of the cave and you go down the hill. Yeah. So let's see.
What occurs?
Taking a stagecoach would have been interesting. Not sure how fun.
Yeah. It'd be interesting. Yeah.
There was Circus World.
Yes.
It's just about 5 miles from Disney and lots of stores now call that land home.
Oh, but we went to Circus World when we were growing up.
I don't know. Did I go to any other? There's another ride. In Dollywood, there's an indoor animatronic ride, and it's part roller coaster. There's I think 1 or 2 drops in it, and it's about firefighters.
Oh yes, it's still there. I imagine, yeah.
That's part of my childhood too, because I used to be scared of Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion, because I would not ride Haunted Mansion.
And now she loves it.
I love it. And the other part that's nostalgic.
It used to kill me that we got all the way to Disney World. I don't want to ride the Haunted Mansion.
Let me tell you, those little animatronics that pop up behind those gravestones are not fun for a 7-year-old. They're not fun. But I just unlocked a very nostalgic part of my brain. In the Great Movie Ride, there is a scene from Aliens that you used to
the slime,
but you used to like basically tell me to duck my head down because the aliens pop out at you and come down, and you didn't want me to be traumatized to not ride the ride. So every time I rode it, she was like duck me down.
That's the only really scary part of the ride.
Yeah, because she was like, I like this ride. I'm going to keep riding this ride, and you're going to ride this ride. So she would like duck. She's like, you're not going to be scared of this ride. Yeah,
as a protective mama. That's what she was saying.
Last question.
Okay, we were talking about this earlier. What's something you experienced on a cruise that no longer exists? Now, Carnival kind of brought back some things with the Journeys cruise, I will say. But I can remember when the shows, they don't do this Journeys cruise, but those of you that have been cruising with Carnival for a long time, when did we take our first Carnival cruise?
Around my first cruise was Disney. My second cruise was Norwegian.
Then probably 2005, maybe around that time. They used to have some risque outfits on the shows.
Oh my gosh! Oh, was our first cruise with Justin?
Yes,
that was our first.
And
Carnival.
Justin was a teenager,
and they had the showgirls in bedazzled thongs.
Yes, y'all remember? Those of you that cruised in the early 2000s, do y'all remember what they used to wear in the shows? Like you would see their heinies.
You see them cheeks.
Yeah, but you know, Carnival kind of tried to. I think they really tried to change it more family-friendly shows. But I can remember. Justin
we were on the front row. Justin is like 8 years older than me.
Yeah, he's like 16.
Yeah, I was like 8 at the time.
Yeah.
Justin was like 15 or 16.
Impressionable.
And then, they, what was it? And so I remember us being on the front row. And so I was just like, what is going on? And you were like, I don't think you should go to the shows anymore.
Yeah, they changed that. We got about 3 minutes left. Anybody else say anything? We got somebody else in the basement. We'll get to you in just a second.
Let's see. Showbiz pizzas. Yep.
Okay, yeah.
And then is there a category for for things people are glad they didn't experience, like smoking on planes?
Yes. Y'all remember they had ashtrays on the planes? Oh
There is an episode of The Twilight Zone where this man is seeing a monster on the wing of the plane. And you will see in the episode of Twilight Zone that they're smoking on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, and they're always like, the number one hazard on planes is a fire. I'm like, yet you let people smoke for decades. Yeah. So,
all right, we have 2. Let's go ahead. Can we bring them both up?
At the same time?
Yeah, because we only have 2 minutes left before we have to sign off.
Bear with me one moment.
So we have 2 other visitors.
I'm going to pop this off.
Let's
really
get
quick.
that off.
Hey.
We're going to add somebody else. We got Jeffrey. Hey, Jeffrey. Hey, Darian.
Jeffrey.
Happy birthday. I just went live from the beach again tonight.
He's going live from the beach again tonight.
Oh, very good, y'all. Jeffrey's going to start. I love that you went live, Jeffrey.
And then, Darian, how was your Germany trip?
Oh, it was great. It was great. But before that, I came here for a special reason, for a specific reason, to say hi, of course. But I want to sing to you happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I'm singing this from my heart. Happy birthday, dear Hannah. Woo.
That was
Don't tell anybody. Happy birthday to you and many more. Happy birthday, Hannah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Darian and Jeffrey. And Jeffrey, I'm so excited for you going live. That is so exciting that you're doing that. And Jeffrey has beautiful videos about the beach that he goes live on. So we definitely appreciate you for letting everybody know that, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, go. Thanks.
You keep my family in your prayers. Tomorrow's the funeral and the wake is Saturday.
We sure will. Thank you, Jeffrey. We will definitely keep your family in your prayers. And thank you so much, Darian, for saying that for singing to her.
You're very welcome. I was driving as fast as I could to get home. So I was like, oh no, what time is it? I got 3 minutes left. So
you did good. Thank you so much, Darian.
You're welcome.
You.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
I love it. Aw, sweet Darren and Jeffrey. That was awesome.
Yes. All right. Well, our time's up.
Yeah, our time is up. Thank y'all so much. Did you enjoy your surprise?
It was nice.
Don't we have a wonderful community?
We do. We do.
actually do. But thank y'all so much for being here. We appreciate you. And also at 8 o'clock right now is Lovey's Fat Live, and at 9 o'clock is Beach Please. So please make sure you follow them tonight. And Hannah, you have any final words for your birthday celebration?
I'm sorry, I'm awkward. Thank you all for wishing me happy birthday. I really appreciate it. And it's our time to wrap up, but thank you all for being here. Thank you for the birthday wishes. We hope that you all stay safe, stay healthy, and don't forget to journey on.
Bye, y'all. Thank you so much.
Bye. Bye. Bye.